Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Rockdale podcast show. We have some quick updates and announcements for you this week, and we'll also update you on all of our clinics and classes and other ideas that we're working on. So let's start the show. Well, hello again, and welcome to the second episode of the Rockdale podcast show, or our week-iversary episode. We won't celebrate every anniversary, but this one seems important since we've actually done it 2 weeks in a row. How about it? Hey, give ourselves a hand. So we just have some quick updates to fill you in on what's going on here at the studio, virtual studio. I'm using quote marks, which you could see in the video. First off, my t-shirt this week is for Median, the band, which is a band from Media. Actually, they're former students. A couple of them are former students of Rockdale, and they've got an album that they put out on Free Dive Records, I believe, last year. So be sure to go check out Median and support their music. Some other Rockdale kids, huh? So our first announcement is spring break. We're open. We are not closing down for spring break next week. All of your lessons will be at regular scheduled time. You will not be charged anything extra for those lessons. We might take a week break later on, depending on how things look in the future. But for now, we're going to keep on going because everybody seems like they're sticking around right now. So let's play some music and get creative. Next, we are forgiving all expired bank lessons. So if you have a banked makeup lesson, reach out to Jen or email lessons@rockdalemusic.com. We can let you know if you have any makeups available, and we can schedule them for a virtual lesson with your teacher so that while you're sitting there waiting at home doing nothing, you could be being productive. Speaking of being productive and creative, we have also extended the deadline for our songwriting contest. The submissions we've gotten so far are amazing, loving all of them. We want to keep it going. And since everybody's still on lockdown mode, let's keep the Rockdale Rockdown songwriting contest going and through April, right? And we'll tell you about some clinics and some stuff coming up here soon that will help you continue on that creative process. Next up, we've got our first Kids Rock Zoom class tomorrow. That's Thursday at 2 p.m. We're going to do a lot of interactive activities with the kids, show them how to use some apps online where they can learn how to play music and create music, some instrument workshops, and some call and response kind of playing. So that'll be exciting. And there will be a link to the Zoom meeting in our email newsletter. So keep an eye out for that. Next up, our clinics this week. Again, Thursday. These are now going to be called Zoom at Noon clinics because they're all going to be at noon and they're all going to be on Zoom. So Zoom at Noon. So Thursday's Zoom at Noon will be with Cecilia. She's going to be talking about piano playing for vocalists. So learning how to play different melodies and single notes and also chords, triad chords, which we'll explain what that means. And then we'll probably do another part 2, which will get deeper into the chords and inversions as well. Then Friday, we have Rob Kraft doing another stunt guitar, but this one's going to be more on gear and the technical side of playing guitar. When I say technical, the tech side of playing guitar. And it's going to be on guitar effects and pedals. And so he's going to show you how to dial in your tone and your sound to get the edge that you're looking for with your music. Then on Saturday, that's me. I'm doing a clinic, a GarageBand clinic, to show you a live demo of how you can start creating in GarageBand using the tools that are already offered inside, mixing your song, and then finally exporting it. So we'll take you from soup to nuts there. Then on Monday, we're going to have another recording clinic, and that's going to be with Rob Wickline, and he's going to do a clinic on Reaper, which is another free DAW or digital audio workstation that you can record with. That he is much more familiar with than I am, so he's going to lead that one. And it is free on PC or Mac, so we wanted to give you access to all of these tools. And so we're trying to find as many free or cheap versions of everything for you to experiment and explore. So those are our clinics that are coming up for the next few days. We're working on some more for next week. We'll keep you up to date with that in our newsletter and our next podcast episode. Another idea that we're working on is a Zoom open mic meeting, or just a Zoom open mic party kind of thing. And we're going to work out the details of that, but we're shooting for next Saturday, which would be the 11th. And in the evening, 4 to 6, 4 to 7, 5 to 7, something in that range. Once we have those details ironed out, we'll let you know as well. We are working on some other ideas with our rock bands to figure out how to keep our rock bands going. We're going to do some building of courses in Teacher Zone with the songs the kids have already selected. Then they're going to learn their parts, record their parts, upload their parts to Teacher Zone and send us the files. And then we're going to mix it all together again and put it together into a recording. So we can still pretend that we're all playing together, even if we can't be doing it in the same room together. So that's pretty much the quick updates. Remember the Zoom at noon. Those are going to be at noon, whichever days we hold those. So we've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday Zoom at noon. Keep a lookout for the newsletter to get the information for those meetings. And if you have any questions, as always, you can reach out to me at info@rockdalemusic.com. And we are excited to be here doing this with you, as always. Thanks so much for your support and for being a part of the Rockdale music community. Take care. Theme music by Dan Reiner from Reiner Media.